What's up, guys? What a beautiful day for a beautiful adventure, and today's goal is gonna be again for the second time Palm Springs area. We're going to a place which is roughly 1 hour away from Palm Springs, but there's no difference between them in my opinion, because it's gonna be desert again. It sounds adventurous. We hope to not get stuck again like last time, and let's do it. Woo! There he is. Not Terry. Let me open it for you. Now it's open.
So
What's up, mate?
hey, good.
How are you, man?
Yeah, great, fantastic.
Perfecto.
So, are we going to keep our options open and maybe stay overnight, maybe not?
Yes.
But keep the options and just see how it goes.
Sounds
okay.
good. Sounds
I'll be
correct.
back in a tick. I've just got to go and
Okay.
tell
I'm gonna put that in the back. Okay. If
Yeah,
you don't
put it
need-
in the back.
Sure. So guys, this is the beauty of the desert. As you see around, Terry's gonna show you. This is the place to be, like, you know, off the grid. You can have fun camping out there with the wild animals, and yeah, and be stronger again. At least what they say, right, Terry?
Yeah.
So what's the next stop? The next stop is basically to find some food, right?
Yeah, food. Yeah, make sure before we get up to the hills where cafes are running out.
Because all the stories that you told me that the German couple in Australia, they died out because they ran out of water and all of those stuff scared me. Now we have to eat something.
Yeah, it's always planning, isn't it?
Yes.
Whatever you do, you've got to plan. And sometimes the more dangerous the conditions, if you're in the desert or somewhere like that, the more important the planning is.
Yes. This is the stop number 1. And if you see the surrounding areas, it looks exactly like this. Like deserts everywhere. Perfecto. So now we just stopped by here because our goal is right now to get some food now, because the place where we are going right now, he said that there seem to be less food options, and that's why right now it makes more sense to put some food in our body, and then continue our commute or our drive. And one other thing, which is not a big surprise, right now it's here in Fahrenheit like 100. Back in LA was like, I don't know, like 70 or so. So, which means, yeah, it's really hot right now. So, and I've been out of the car for only 5 minutes or so, and I already feel the difference. So that's actually the downside of being in a place which is surrounded by the desert. So yeah, that's fine. We're gonna somehow manage it. So you got your soda?
Say it again, huh?
You got your soda?
Yeah, man, we need to make sure we get plenty of drinks.
Right now, right here is not warm, but outside over there, I see
it's hot, isn't it?
100 degrees, man. 100
Wow,
Fahrenheit.
yeah. It's like a wall of heat, isn't it?
Exactly.
You can feel that wall of heat.
That's the only thing I could say. It's a wall of heat.
Yeah, it's a wall of heat, man. But it's great. I love it.
What's the difference between outside and inside of the restaurant, temperature-wise? What do you think?
Man, I don't know. It's like it's like a bloody 100 degrees difference, isn't it? Man,
Exactly.
it's like
That's
a wall of
exactly
heat.
how it was. Like right now, it's really hot here because we're in the middle of, or we're exactly in the desert. Okay. No idea how they got it out there, but somehow they were either too smart or they were too smart. But wow. Terry, how familiar are you with this specific area? Is it a big city or a town?
It's you wouldn't call it a big city, but I guess it's a town.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's just so many things going on around.
like Palm Springs that we experienced like 1.5 years ago, it means that less people but lots of adventures, or is there anything else here which is not there over there in Palm Springs?
There's a lot of things going on around here that people don't always know about, but there's plenty of kind of like fun parks for people here, and you know there's all a lot of golfers come out here. There's a lot of big places with swimming pools. There's a town up in near 29 Palms or somewhere where they used to shoot all these Western movies.
And this is it. I love spots like this where you basically just come 1 or 2 days and just enjoy life, like off grid and nothing, no civilization. I like exactly, this is one of those type of road trips or getaways that I like. I also love going to the forest, desert, and islands. Perfect. Islands are the best example. That's why I went to Hawaii 2 times. And yes, adventure. That's what life is about. Now we stopped here because we have to do it like old school. And yes, and Terry's gonna explain us what exactly we are doing. But first of all, look at the view. Just desert. This is something that I always love to explore when I was watching the Hollywood movies, like in the middle of nowhere, but hopefully with good news, no bad news. And yes, so let's go and ask Terry what he's up to. So Terry,
Hi.
what are you doing right now? Can you?
Well, just looking for more directions. Like, you know what, I've got some satellite photos of.
Okay.
So we've got to turn back, go down the road,
Okay.
and basically where we saw that really big turn in,
Okay.
probably turn in there.
Okay.
And I think it's just over the road from there that we can, start onto the track that takes us up to the hill.
So basically, right now we're doing like old school. The
Yeah, we're doing it old
location
school.
It's not on the map. It's not exactly on the map. So, but you know the way.
Yeah. I've been down there, and it's just I'm just double checking, really. It's basically where we saw that big turning. If we can turn in there.
Are you talking about that spot where I wanted to make a right turn first, but then we kept going ahead?
Yeah, and then we just kept on going. Yeah.
Okay, but that was the spot that was the name of the city that you told me, like Pinen something.
Pinyon Pines. It's
Pinyon
just
Pines.
before Pinyon Pines. So we went past Pinyon Pines. We didn't need to turn in there. Then it's just a little bit after Pinyon Pines.
Oh.
And then there was a really big turn in there. You could see like a little bit of a car park.
Okay.
That's where we needed to turn in. It's only about 5 minutes.
Okay, but as of right now, because I remember you also give me like a good. Last time in Palm Springs, you told me a bit more about that area. So, what do you know about this area? What should we know?
Well, it's
Is it
just,
almost the same thing in terms of wildlife, or just snakes, like mountain lions, bobcats?
Yeah, you will
coyotes?
find them up here. They'll be up here, but like I say, you don't generally see them. But snakes, you've always got to watch out for snakes, and especially when it's hot like this. They're
Like right now,
they're sitting under a rock in the shade, and then you put your foot there and bang. You've always got to watch out for them. Make plenty of noise as you're walking along, and they'll get out of your way. They don't want to know about you, really. But most people get bit because they stand on a snake. Yeah. Or they start poking the thing with a stick or something, and the snake wants to get away, and he doesn't want to use the venom. He doesn't want to use his venom. He uses it for hunting and different things.
Okay.
So the snake's not going for you most of the time.
Okay.
But it's up to you to watch out for them. You're in its territory. So.
Okay. And one other thing about this area, so I'm seeing that some people they already built that over there, like some houses and so on.
Yeah.
And you're also someone who already like invested in some lands and so in this area. So what can you tell us about the market prices here, or about basically about the real estate here? Is it like, are there lots of people who want to spend more money to come all the way here off and live off the
grid
civilization, or it's not something like in your opinion?
Well, it is a little bit isolated, I suppose. So,
Okay.
But I think people buy holiday houses up here,
Okay.
and and some people, they just come and live up here. Maybe they're retired or something like that. But as as far as finding work up here or something, or people live, they work from the computer only these days.
Okay,
a lot of people.
they
So
work. So basically, it's a good win for the people who was working from home. They could basically come out here. They could enjoy. They could go out. They could go hiking and come back
Sure.
home, work and
Yeah.
make more money. And
Yeah.
obviously in this area, like, it's not that expensive, right? Because
Yeah, no,
it
it's not.
doesn't seem at least not as expensive. So that if you make money online, then you have more money to spend here.
yeah,
if
exactly.
you're here.
No, it's not. The cost of living wouldn't be that bad here, but if you're staying in hotels around here or something, they'd be high prices. But just living generally around here, if you've got a place and stuff, it's not that expensive, and it's up here in the a lot of the year around. It's not that hot. I mean, now, compared to what it was down on the desert floor there,
Yeah.
the temperature's dropped quite a bit, hasn't it?
Exactly.
Got
Like,
a nice breeze.
I was observing it in my car, okay, because
Yeah.
it shows me the outside temperature. Like when
Yeah.
we were out there, I mean down there, it started at 120 degrees, okay, Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And the moment we started to come up, it went down to 115, 110. So now here was like 102 or so, maybe 100, which is still like hot, like
Yeah.
in Celsius it's like roughly 40 or so, or
Yeah.
35 to 40. But in other parts of the state right now, in Southern California, especially in LA area, it's like 70 Celsius or so, which is
Yeah.
like 30 or no, which is 25 Celsius. So yeah, so that's the other thing. Like, if you want to have like very, very hot weather within 1 or 2 hours, Palm Springs is a good area. If you live anywhere in LA, in San Diego, and you're into very, very hot weather for whatever reason, then this is the place to come to.
Yeah, it's great for that. And you've got skiing, and well, I don't know skiing, but in the winter time, you've certainly got snow up here, and which is great for just playing in the snow, whatever. I don't know. I'm sure some people must do some skiing up here somewhere, So
Yeah, but I think that most people when they go skiing, they go more likely to Big Bear.
yeah, they do.
So,
yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
exactly
this
like how
is
far
not
it is,
exploited.
but from LA area it's like 2 hours away. So
Yeah.
from here might be the same thing, or 1 hour-ish, 1.5. So yeah. Okay, so now we can continue. We can go back like 1 or 2 miles, right? And then
Yep.
make a left turn, right? So guys, and this is what we're up to right now. We're just again, like the other video, we're now again walking or hiking, if you call it, on the desert. And this is the road. It looks like this. Bam. Really, really looks adventurous. So Terry, how big is the chance that we would or we would not encounter a wildlife now?
Well, we're not going to probably encounter anything, but I mean, most of the time, they're watching you.
Yeah. Oh.
But
okay.
they see you, they're watching you, but they're staying away from you because they don't want to know. So, we probably not going to see anything, but there's always the chance, and it's great.
But
You know,
okay.
like
yeah.
now and again, you know, you just see something. You know, it might be a big cat or it might, you know, big, you know.
So right now, but they said all the time that in this type of roads, or at least over there and there, this is their territory.
Yeah.
But the good news is that I said it last time in the other video, or I guess that you said it,
Yeah.
that the meat of the human is not tasty enough for the mountain lions, so that's why they prefer the meat of deers. So that means just based on this fact, we are safe.
Well, a good wicket.
Yes, exactly.
Established, like I say, and that's where Frank Sinatra used to live over there.
Exactly over there.
Yeah, Pinyon Pines over that area. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm sure that the people who are watching that video, they know what actor you're talking about. But honestly, I don't know. I may have watched this.
Frank Sinatra. Yeah,
I may have watched, but you said he was more an actor in the 50s and 60s or 70s.
He was an actor, and he made a lot of movies.
Okay.
But primarily, he was a singer.
Okay.
He was like Elvis, a big kind of friend of
But
Elvis.
what was the time that he was very famous? 60s or 70s?
Would have been the 60s.
Okay.
And even before that, 60s and
So
50s.
at least I was born 45 years after him. So
Right, yeah.
I missed something, I
Yeah,
believe.
so you don't know him then?
No.
No, exactly. You know,
But,
probably.
Okay.
You know, but he is famous.
Wait out. So what type of noise is it?
Let's say a cow or something.
A cow.
Steer,
I was a little bit
a
scared.
steer or something.
I thought
Yeah.
that might be like I think one of the wild animals.
Yeah, yeah.
As this
Mountain lion.
a mountain lion, but they are not making this type of sound, right?
No. They just make low growls.
Okay. Are you sure that that's a cow?
It sounded to me like that, and there might be people that have, you know,
Yeah.
the odd cow or something here. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, so here, that looks like another cabin that someone put here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now I feel safe. Woo.
That's a horse. It's really a horse now.
A horse.
Yes.
So are we right now on the right path?
Yeah. See the on the map. It's not as clear here as
You may
the
check it
map
out
makes out. Yeah, but so this is where we've come from down there, and now you know it looks like the dirt road.
I'm gonna see if my
Goes around.
if I got your network. I don't have, like, not at all.
No.
But I could still see the GPS.
Yeah.
I could still use the GPS, but I cannot. There's no network, no internet connection. It says. Okay, right now we're working on the same issue. On the first issue, we're trying to find out where to go. Yes, that's put the right way. Yes, exactly. So, if you see like some people, the cabin or something here, someone is over there where my finger is, and somebody else over there, and a lot of people on that side of the road over there. And this is the
Yeah, we might have
desert
to walk
life
back
in
down a bit.
California. So guys, the current update is that somehow we reached very fast the end of the path or the end of the trail, but somehow we cannot find the location where we want to go. But still, what do you think of the view, you know?
It's brilliant. Isn't it? It's
Perfecto.
just- yeah, what amazing.
Look
isn't
at that.
it? Look at that, yeah. It's great. That's the great thing about getting lost sometimes.
If you get lost, then you
Yeah, you see something.
discover unexpected things.
Yeah.
So you say that we should head
Head back down the trail.
Head back
trace our
down where we
steps
started.
back,
So
trace
basically
back.
somewhere over there where
Yeah,
The first-
there may have. Yeah, there.
like over there
Yeah,
where the
there's-
white cabin is or the white.
Yeah,
Trailer?
around there. There's.
There might be something else, or maybe there might
yeah,
be
there's
another way that
track
we
we've
should have
missed.
taken.
Yeah, we should have taken maybe. Robert Frost.
Because
and-
as you see, like
Mm.
there are like more paths going like this.
there is.
There's like one's going to the left and
Yeah, yeah. So it possibly could be that one.
so let's go down and
Let's go down.
check it out.
yeah.
Right now it seems that we're going in a circle because first we came all the way till over here. We thought the way might be here, but it was not. Then we went up down there, over there somewhere. That was also not the way. Then we decided to come back to the top, to here, and see what's up here. And this is basically what we're doing right now. Because the place that we're looking for, none of us has been there before. That's why this is another adventure on the top of adventure. Somehow it's on this side here, but there's no path or no trail that goes up. So, and even this one doesn't look that good. But as you know, in life, you go or you use the opportunity that you get, right, Terry?
Yep.
So that's why right now we got this opportunity, and let's go and figure it out if that's the right way or not. So that's funny. Right now it's really hot, and I'm for sure that at night, if you stay overnight at these places, it's cold, right?
Yeah, I'd
So-
imagine.
This is the temperature of a desert. Like
Yeah.
at daytime it's hot,
yeah.
nighttime cold.
Cold, yeah.
And this shot looks like the horror movies, that you're somewhere up here
Yeah,
and you're
oh, you
seeing
could.
and you're seeing and
Yeah,
you're zooming in
yeah.
into a place that you shouldn't do, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
you
we're
could,
doing
you
it
could
right
make,
now.
You can make anything to a horror
Yeah.
movie to some extent, but yeah,
Like
but it would be,
this.
yeah.
Or if you come in somehow to the bush and you say, look, what's this? What's this? Oh, what's going on there? Ooh.
Yeah, they're probably-
Now we're
they're-
making it
they're burying
very
a-
bad.
They're
Yeah, yeah.
always burying a body.
So there might be
Yeah.
a serial killer, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
If we are fantasizing like the
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, people love to be scared, I think.
Yeah.
As long as it's on the television or something, you know, and you can turn it off.
As long as it's entertaining, it's fine,
Yeah,
you know?
as long as it's entertaining.
Okay, so let's continue
Let's continue.
our hike.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that I got my flip flops and not the shoes,
Right.
because even right now with the
Yeah.
socks,
Yeah.
I feel it's a bit hot, and I know
Right,
I
yeah.
don't know how you can do it with the tennis shoes.
Right. Well, what about the grip? It's okay. Like, the grip okay?
I mean, if there would be a snake, so you would
Well, that
you
is
might
the thing. Yeah,
you might
too.
survive it,
Yeah. The
more or
snake-
better than
snake
me.
pokes.
but yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now something else. If you have watched it until this point, now the game that I want to play with you is that put in the comments below 99, so basically 99, if you would live in a place like this. Like this. That's it. That's the whole game. Daddy, is it funny?
Yeah, no, great game, great game. You've got to be a certain kind of person to live out in a place.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you say in a trailer home like
Yeah.
that too, and they probably
Yeah.
think they're in heaven. You know, why not? Why not?
You mentioned something about this place, like the high tech, and it gets you off yourself basis. Can you say everything what you said off camera?
Yeah,
the camera?
yeah. Basically, you know, we've got out of LA for the day. We've got off into the wilds. We've got out from the high-tech modern world that we live in, that we all live in. And if you get out to wilderness sort of places like this with just beautiful you know, to me it looks like it's beautiful landscape, then you, I think, get to know who you are as a person. And the more we go on with this high-tech modern, you know, computers and everything, we're getting further and further away from ourselves, from who we are. And to live in the modern world, living in any world, you've got to know who you are. The ancient Greeks said that, know thyself. You've got to know who you are. You've got to be in touch with who you are. Now, the modern world's taken us further and further away from that. You know, so I think it's great just to throw all the technology away to some extent, even though we're using it now. Some of it's good and it's okay.
Well,
but if that's the world you're living in all the time.
I mean, there's good and bad thing with the technology, because the good thing is that the people are watching right now this video, they were not able to watch it like 25 years ago. So that means in this case, technology and YouTube, you guys are good.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're doing too much, then...
If you're doing too much, then I'm talking really about the people that are just sitting in a room, just looking into the computer screen all the time. And I'm saying get out there into these kind of places, and it puts you in touch with who you are.
With the nature.
And with nature. And these things have been known for thousands of years by, you know, people, you know, the North American Indians and peoples of every continent, you know, that, you know, they survived without the high tech that we've got.
What are your best tips if you're in the wild, if you're in the desert, if you're off the civilization? What to do to survive?
Right, the basic thing to do to survive is you sit down and you make a plan. You think about the situation you're in, what the dangers are, what the pluses are, and then think about what you're doing. And like I said last time, if you're in the desert, your biggest problem there is the heat. So you've got to get out of the heat. So whatever situation you've got to be in, you've got a list of 10 problems. Which is the biggest problem that you've got to take care of right away? For instance, in this situation, your biggest problem to some extent is if you're caught out here, it's going to get cold. So you need to build yourself some kind of shelter.
Okay.
Now, if you've got something with you, or if you've got a big knife with you, you'd be okay to start chopping things down. But you can pull the branches off these trees.
Okay.
And you can just pile a whole lot of those up, a big mess of them. Now, you can bury yourself under those and keep yourself warm for the night to some extent. So you've got shelter.
So
now,
basically that's good to overcome coldness, right?
Yeah, and that is going to be your immediate problem.
That's if you run into issues at night, if it's dark.
Yeah.
But if it's daytime right now and it's hot, what to do?
Again, stay out of the heat as much as you can.
Okay.
So, you know, you pick places like this where it's shady, get under a tree where it's nice and shady. Stay out of the heat, because the heat will get you very quickly. And then, you know, your main thing like that, like I say, lost in a wilderness area like this, you know, I mean, here we're not really, you know, we know where the road is. You get to if you can get to a high place, then you can see from the high spot what is around you, and you know, you can see if there's roads or whatever. And if you can do that, that's also you know, a good thing to do to find out exactly where you are. But if you're really in the middle of nowhere and you're really, you know, that's it. Like I say, your biggest problem is it's stay out of the heat. And then it's going to start getting cold overnight, and you need to have thought about that problem really quick and build yourself some kind of a shelter. And you know, if people are looking for you, which hopefully people should be looking for you, if you know, when you go out to places, when you're traveling in wilderness areas and stuff, you always let people know where you're going. And when you're going to be back, so that they can say, you know, let's go look for them.
in case of encountering wild animals.
Again, like I said
Because-
before, with wild
because-
animals,
I heard like some stuff online that if you encounter a bear, you have to make yourself bigger, and do something
wave
like
your
that.
arms around,
Exactly.
and make a noise.
And I heard if you encounter a mountain lion, you should always keep having eye contact
yeah,
and back off like slowly. Is that right?
yeah, back off slow, but in a sense, don't make any sudden moves.
Like, poof, like
Yeah, and
ooh, okay.
even backing off, just stay there really.
But
Face.
is the eye contact important? I heard.
Yeah, I think it is with some animals, but often they say with snakes, don't look at a snake.
Okay.
Don't make eye contact with a
Okay.
snake.
Because I heard with the mountain lions, the thing is that they are, first of all, they are fast. You
Yeah.
cannot outrun them.
No,
for
no
sure.
way in the world. Yeah.
And the thing is that if you as you said, if you make a fast move, you pull the trigger in their mind.
Yeah,
and they
they're
can
gonna
chase you.
chase you.
They're gonna
and
chase
yeah,
you. But
so
if you just keep looking somehow,
look
it's
at
a
it.
sign
Yeah,
of
stare.
confidence.
Yeah,
and
look at it.
you're-
Look at it. Stand.
yeah.
Make a bit of noise. Not, make a fair bit of noise. But don't. If you make
fast
too
move.
much noise, if you threaten it,
Yeah.
once it's threatened, bang, it's gonna go for you.
Okay.
So you want to make
basically,
yourself look big.
Even for the mountain lion.
Yeah, even with mountain lions and stuff, they'll go for you. Any animal, I think, if it feels threatened and cornered,
Okay.
it will go for you.
No, I meant
Oh, sorry.
actually heard to make yourself bigger
Yeah.
if you encounter a bear. But
No, still with mountain lions
Mountain lion,
too. Yeah.
same thing.
Because
Okay.
then it looks at you and it thinks, "Oh, maybe this one's going to give me trouble." It looks a bit too big
So
for me to
what's
take on.
what's the difference between bobcats and mountain lions? I mean, we know that how they look like, but in terms of their nature, what do they do differently from each other?
I don't think they do that much differently. The fact is that the bobcats are smaller, but they still will attack.
But that does not. At least they don't look dangerous, right? I mean,
no,
they
but they will go for you. But they
Yeah.
will, and they can be a danger, because they're sharp claws and stuff.
Okay.
But not as much as a mountain lion.
And
probably.
then there's one last thing on the list:
coyotes.
coyotes.
Yeah, well, coyotes, you've got to watch out for them in a pack.
Because
One coyote's not necessarily going to go for you.
but
Well,
if
they
they're
travel
4,
in
5, or
packs.
6 in one group, then they
Yeah,
could attack
and
you.
they'll go for you if
And
they think.
are they most of the time in a group, or they could be also separated, or they
Mostly
could be,
in a
or they
group.
could be seen also separated or not?
You might see one a little bit separated, but the rest of them are going to be around there somewhere.
And I actually heard that because, as you know, even in LA area,
Yeah,
there are also some
coyotes there are.
coyotes not far away from neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
but I heard that somehow, because they live closer to the people, they have adapted to the kind of people life. So
Yeah.
in those areas they're not dangerous, but here out there in the desert or so, they might be like more dangerous. Is it
Yeah.
right? I mean, would you
No, that is
agree with
right
that?
to some extent.
Okay.
But I think even in the suburbs,
Okay.
even though they've adapted, they're still dangerous.
Okay. Uh-huh.
It's like any of these animals. But like I say, they adapt to the people, and they're not so much afraid of the people in the suburbs. But if they feel under threat,
Mhm.
any animal, and it's
Then
like
they
any
react.
person, if they feel under
Then they
threat,
react,
they'll
yeah.
fight for their lives, so you
Okay.
don't corner the thing.
Okay. Interesting. So we call this chapter National Geographic, right? And we're so let's now fake it until we make it. We're right now in Africa, in Tanzania,
Yeah.
and
We've just been lion hunting.
yeah, exactly. So we backpacked all the way from North America to Africa somehow, and right now we're just in the nature where
Yeah,
our
yeah.
ancestors came from, right? So let's go and look for our great
We just found a lost tribe.
parents.
You
Yeah.
could, you could get that, couldn't you? You know, we've just found a lost tribe and have someone
Yeah.
appear and come along and
Yeah.
hello.
Now, to give you a clear idea of what type of route are we taking right now. So this is my perspective right now. Right now I'm having the camera on my stomach, and let's see if you can get the same feeling of as if you were here with us right now. I don't know how or why I came up with this idea, but that looks at least not bad. Let's go. Maybe I might go from here.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, this is where we are right now.
Woo!
So that's right now the best shot, because I'm just chilling
Yeah.
and eating at the same time. And this is the best one to have.
Oh,
Protein bars.
No, this is. I mean, it's quiet, isn't it? There's no, you've got all the traffic in LA and stuff. But no noise here. It's the wind.
Yes, if you're out there anywhere far away, the best things to have, protein bars. Oh, yeah.
Now you could easily stay up here for a few days, couldn't you? You know, and like I say, if you've got your little cabin here, and like I say, you could build something really nice.
I could stay here for sure for one day, one night
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah,
and then then who
Yeah.
knows?
well, yeah, it certainly is cool. It's quite cool, and it must be stinking hot down in the desert.
So right now, that's the first time, at least since 2 hours or 2.5 hours, where I'm not feeling the heat on my neck.
Yeah.
So guys, for the past 1 hour or 1.5 hour, we were the entire time off the track, okay? So now we're really happy because we found our way back to the normal track, and now just heading down to the car, and it just seems to be very fast, and we're moving very fast, very smooth, and that's a great feeling, right, Terry?
Oh yeah.
So now I know this area because first, if you remember,
Yeah.
we came all the way over there,
Yep.
and then we went back over there, and then we came back up here. And there are also some people who are raising animals here. Apparently this is also a good place for people to raise animals, and I guess the animals are also having a great time here in the nature. So yes, I hope they are having the same amount of fun that we had, or that we still have. But yes, I'm really thirsty now, so I'm really happy to walk down to the car and drink a lot. Ooh, yes. So right now we're back in the civilization, and in order to treat ourselves, obviously we need some food. So Terry, you say after spending the whole day in the desert, the Costco food was a good option,
Yeah, it's a good option.
like
yeah.
the hot dog, the
Yeah,
pizza,
it's good.
something basic and cheap.
Yeah.
But was the taste also good?
In the what?
The taste was also good.
Yeah, good stuff, good price. I mean, nice, cool, atmosphere. Get out of the sun for a while.
And also like cool, like cold too.
Yeah,
Like,
cold. Yeah, and
I like that.
good
Perfect.
cold drinks with ice. I mean, we ran out of drink on the top of that mountain, didn't we? Well,
Yeah.
just as we were coming down.
Just the apple juice was too hot,
So, man,
Okay.
so good to have a nice
Yeah.
cool drink with some ice.
I can't emphasize enough, I told them many times, how great it feels to have a cold soda in the hand after spending the whole day in the desert. Wow, that's
Way to go.
oh yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Right.
Roughly at 9:50 a.m. or so, I picked them up. So now it's exactly 10:20 p.m. So which means
Yeah.
that was exactly half a day adventure. What was for you the most important or the best thing of today?
What was the best thing today?
Yeah.
I think, well, you can't top the whole thing of just as, we started going up that hill
Yeah.
and just seeing the different rock formations, just the land up there. It's just,
Different type of landscape in the
yeah,
desert.
different
Yeah.
landscape,
Guys,
and
yeah.
some of those rocks, and then the views out from there.
Okay.
I mean, that was just, unbelievable. That was magnificent.
So guys, that was our second desert adventure. If you liked it, like, subscribe to the channel, and yes,
What a day.
see you next time. What a day. See
What
you
a
next
day. What
time.
a day.
Yes.
Fantastic.